maybe it's less malicious. Okay. What are we gonna do for the free oracles today? What day is it today? Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Already Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Already. Oh. Already Wednesday. That's fine. Betty, hello darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. I had to put on a jacket because I kind of feel like the shirt I'm wearing might be a little bit, even though I do feel that you still see it a lot, but it's fine. Like, I don't care. I have boobs. They're there. What do you want me to do about it? Free oracles. What are we gonna do for the free oracles? I kind of want to get the love notes as an option. Well, so there's a love message. I don't want the angels. Why do I leave my glasses? Let them here. Let them here. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. Should we do love life? And advice and guidance? Love notes. Hidden love message. Love life message. I love that message. And advice guidance. Okay, but yeah, I kind of feel like if I put it off, it is a bit too, I don't know, maybe a bit too much. Maybe too much. Because I already pulled it kind of like up a little bit. Because it's supposed to be a little bit lower. But I was like, okay, let's not. Because everyone's going to have a heart attack. And I will have a lot of people going like, oh, boobs, boobs. Which is just annoying at this point. Where it's like, I have them. What do you want me to do about it? You know, they're there. And I like my boobs. Oh, there. Anyway. Why is it up so much? That way. So hi everyone. Hi. Welcome. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you are returning. Pull it up. Yeah. That's what I did, because yes, it's supposed to be a bit lower, but I was like, let's not let's not do that for YouTube. So I also put on a little bit of vest, so it's not that obvious. So we're good. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome if you are new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in the free oracles, fill in the poll. Let me know which option you would like. As always, the top 2 answers we will be adding on. Today's options are either the little love notes from your person, hidden love messages from your person, message for and about your love life, or some advice and guidance with the Crown Oracle. What advice and guidance does Spirit have for you at this time? Fill in the poll, let me know. If you would like an oracle right now, or a very quick yes or no question answered, an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. All the links you'll find in the Linktree link in my bio. that's it. That's it. I live stream every single day from Monday to Friday for 2 hours max each time as well, so keep that in mind. Give me a follow, hit that notification bell so you do receive notifications whenever I am in the live stream, so you don't miss out on your free questions as well as voting rights and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know. Hi. Okay, that's fine. So yes. Right now the number one answer is the advice and guidance. I did not expect that. Nice. With the Crown Oracle. Number two are the little love notes, followed by the hidden love messages, and then the love life messages are last. Again, the poll is going to be up for a couple of minutes, so vote while you still can. If you guys have any questions about the tarot, about me, for me, let me know. We can have a little bit of a chat about that as well. What is everyone up? It's already Wednesday. Can you believe it? It's already Wednesday. Doesn't feel like a Wednesday to me. Oh, I already did this reading. Doesn't feel like a Wednesday to me. I don't know. I don't know. Let me light a candle real quick. Because I know I need some of that fire. Wrong side. Oh, was the right side. Sorry. Come on. Thank you. Ah, hot, Lindy. That's hot. It's a flame. It's hot. Jesus Christ. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to Crazy Town. For sure. For sure. For sure. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How's everyone holding up? Hope everyone having a good day. Hi Hank. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So let's take a look. Right now the number one answer is still the advice and guidance. Number two still love notes. And then we have a tie for those two. My mic is doubled? That shouldn't be... from the horizontal. Is that better? Let me know, Hank. Or did the audio... Oh, yup, fixed. Okay, let me... Okay, then I need to hide that one for you. Then for some reason you have a double source... But only your side though. Because I don't think YouTube has that, right? Guys? I don't think you guys have it. So that's weird. Well, that fixed it. That's nice. Oh my god, I actually fixed something. Oh my goodness. Probably did. I'm sensitive to it. Well, I would be so too. Let me check. Betty, can you check for me? I'm gonna put down the... Like, do you hear me now still? Are you still hearing me? If so, let me know, because then I have just double audio input. Somewhere. I don't know where it's coming from. Can still hear you. Nice. Good. Okay, so yeah, that's fixed it for... Twitch. It's fine. Okay, so you still hear me. Then I do have a double input on audio. Where this is that coming from? I have no idea. I have no idea. Hi, Gerline. Hello, darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's the poll? How's the poll doing? webcam source. Yeah, I get that, but in Streamlabs, I had a separate audio input in it. But apparently, because it didn't work. I had the camera one off, but apparently not. Yeah, I hear you once, okay. Then yeah, I can get rid of that. I'll get rid of that in the next one. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. Let's take a look at the poll. I kind of want to close the list and just get started. It's good here. Okay, well that's good. The poll right now, oh my god, the Love Life messages took like a spurt. It's number 1, Love Life messages, number 2, advice and guidance, number 3, the love notes, number 4, the hidden love messages. I kind of want to close the poll just so that we can get started. So let's just close the poll. Let's put these to the side. I did not expect these not to go through, but here we are. I'll be back in a while. See you in a little bit, darling. Love Life messages, or advice and guidance. Let me pin the whole thing. I'm the kind of person streamers argue with for 3 minutes. It's fine and they know first and only to be proven right. Yeah, I love people like you because I have no idea what I'm doing with streaming and all that. So I love someone to just go like, hey, this isn't working, fix it. I'm like, yes, I will, thank you. So yeah. Also, Betty, thank you so much for becoming one of our members again. Welcome, thank you. Whoop whoop, remember, once more, welcome. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy, I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in a very free oracle reading, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. The 2 options for today are either a message for and about your love life. Even if you don't really have a love life, they might have, you know, some messages there. The other option is some advice and guidance that you need to hear at this time. So let me know, those are the 2 options. If you would like a different oracle, a priority oracle, another oracle, or a very quick yes or no question answered, send an open donation. That's the only way how you can get those. Whatever makes you feel comfortable gifting for one is how you can get them. If you would like a more in-depth 1-question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat on YouTube. Yeah, I will start from my last chat, work my way down, so if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more and I will take a look. The Dutch directness, yes, I feel like that's the best. Like when working professional, I feel like Dutch directness, it's just like, hey, this is what's fix it. I'm like, yes, thank you. I'll get to it. Like, why do you need to, like, well, it kind of sounds, but if you're fine with, but it kind of, it's like, no, just tell me. Just tell me, I'll fix it, we can move forward from it, you know. Dutch people know how to be direct but kind about it. Yeah. Because I feel like we also know, like, we already know the intention. You're not saying it because you think I cannot do it, or, you know, yeah. They will literally tell you why you screwed up with a smile, yeah. But again, it's like we don't give a shit. It's fine. Just tell me. Just be quick about it. Because you're like, I'm more upset if people are like, well, I kind of feel like maybe, where I'm like, let's go. I don't have time. Just tell me. Then people actually go like, something's wrong, you know. For me as well, it's very easy because I like streaming and all that. I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing with the tarot. I don't know what I'm doing with, like, all that. No idea. Yeah, the sandwiching of wrinkles. Sandwiching when you think you can't handle it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's take a look. Barca, love life message for Barca. Let's take a look. Barca, darling. We have patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. We have engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. And gratitude. You need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. For Barca. Hi, Carol. Tajinder, love life message for you as well. Tajinder. Unrequited feelings. There's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. And deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. Also, by the way, Betty, as a member, you do have priority and you have open choice for whatever you want, whether it is an oracle or a quick yes or no question. Gerline, love life message. Let's take a look for Gerline. Express your love. It is important to let people know that you love them. You have nothing to lose. And we also have a new love. A new chapter begins, whether it is with a new relationship or in a current one. Same thing with the audio. It's way easier to just tell you. You have, duplicate mic source. That's to write a paragraph on how to improve the readings or prior to telling you these are issues. Exactly. Just, again, like I said, and I appreciate that too, you know, people just going like, hey, I'm noticing this is off. You can fix it if you want to. Because then you can also go like, yeah, I don't give a shit, you know. Same with like the streamers that are like they think they know best, where it's like, just tell them that you don't give a shit and that you don't care. Like, thank you, but I don't care. So if it's annoying to you, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do anything about it. Where I'm just like, no, tell me, yes. Please. Because I also have someone on like Twitch mentioning the chat. Like the chat that you guys see is the only Twitch has it, because I communicate a lot on YouTube. Like most of my people watch on YouTube, and on Twitch they were like, I don't know what's going on, you know. So I was like, okay, let me put down the chat then. So yes, and I think because of that I improve as well with the live stream. So for me it's just like, yes, tell me. Tell me. The Dutch person will accept. They won't care if it's not a work situation. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We don't. Mahadev, let's take a look at your love life message. Love life message for Mahadev. We have new love. A new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current relationship. Free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. And pay attention to signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences. You actually have two different streaming apps for both. No, I do duo stream, but I was planning to stream only on YouTube, not on Twitch, but I wanted to stream on YouTube in a vertical way, but I couldn't do that unless I did the duo thing. So then I was like, okay, then do the horizontal one on Twitch, because I was very set on doing the vertical one, and I have Streamlabs. A lot of people tell me to do OAB something, but it's too complicated for me. I'm just like, I just need to click, play, done, and go. I don't have the time or desire to learn about that. Critica, and then I use, of course, like I also live stream on TikTok, but I use TikTok's own streaming service for that. Anyway, Critica, let's take a look at some guidance for you. Critica. You have confidence. It comes with time and practice. We also have the mural, be your own first priority. And throne, your potential is endless. So all of them talk about that, trusting yourself. Put yourself first always, believe in the potential that you have, and just a reassurance that it will come with time and practice. No, please, thank you. Let me know what question, Betty. What question, do you have a specific question for the yes or no question? And I'll take a look. Hi, Nubanya. Hello. A love life message for Nukuhanya. We have pay attention to red flags, know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. Take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. Pay attention to red flags and take a leap of faith. Rimsha, let's take a look at your love life message. Rimsha. Let go of the need to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. We have different paths. You are not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The directions you want to move into are different. And you also have difficulties. Jealousies from others may serve as obstacles to the success of this connection. And lastly, you have reaching your goal. Everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future. Let me put it like this. For Rimsha. Karika, already did yours, darling. Thanks, love. You're welcome. Betty's yes or no question first. Talking to new. Look purely casual talking. Only right now. It'll be casual in person as well. Will more come out of it. 7 of Wands, Queen of Cups, Temperance, and the 8 of Wands. I think there's a possibility for it, but I feel like it's more coming from you rather than them. I don't know. Temperance is very, very like balanced in the middle, so not really. I think we can get a little bit from it. I don't know. It kind of depends what it is that you're wanting to get from it. If you want to, like, I kind of feel like you're very much a lover, right? In the sense of like you love to love, and you love to give love and care for people and be there for people, and you know, getting that emotional satisfaction through that, you know, which I kind of feel like that we can get. I don't know. The 8 of Wands is just very fast-paced moving energy, so just don't get swept away in it feeling nice and then just, okay, let's move forward. Like, it feels nice, next step. It feels nice, next step. It feels nice, next step. You know? Where it's like, just keep the balance a little bit. I'm not really seeing more of it. I like this person. We have an Emperor for them underneath that 7 of Wands, so I do like them as a person. I think there's a possibility for it. Don't don't get swept away with that like good feeling that it brings. You know, even though it's, I don't know if I explained it well. But, you know, sometimes we kind of like to get swept away because we're like, it makes us feel good. Which is like good, but let's leave it at that. As in, like, it's good for as long as it's good. I like the casual vibe to it. So yeah. I'm a lover now. Which is like nice. But then there is that like trap that we create for ourselves with that you can dive in too quickly, too deeply. And then you know, if it doesn't go like we had hoped, then we kind of like butcher ourselves. Like, oh, I should have known, and why did I go so fast and so hard? Because you're a lover. Because you're a lover. Okay. Yeah, I get swept away all the time. He seems nice. I think he's nice too, yeah. Going to meet him this weekend. Okay, that's good. Good. I think the last one on the list was Monica for a love life message. So let's take a look. For Monica. Swear to God, if like patience is one of them. Okay. We have balance. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. We also have stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. And lastly, we have open yourself to others. This is how you will create new friendships and attract a love relationship. So keep that the awareness of like the balance that we need for a relationship to be sustainable. That stay optimistic of like it is in the cards. Don't get pulled down. And that with that open yourself to others, that can also be social, get out there, meet new people. Doesn't mean like romantic, it can also just be like friends or like a group to hang with or do stuff with. Because there might be love there around them where they're like, oh, let me introduce you to my friend Monica, and you're like, hi, you know. So yes, I agree. I don't have the butchering myself part, but if I go deep too quick with someone, it burns out. Yeah, usually it does, you know, because you're just kind of like chasing that high, and then you miss out on the fundamental stuff. Hi, Dre. Hello, darling. How the reading's going tonight? It's going well. I just started, but it's going good. I don't chase the high. I do chase the soul union. Yeah. I just decided not to chase anything. Rather, like, just take opportunities as they come. And then we'll see. I'm just winging it at this point. Thank you. You're welcome, darling. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, anyway, hi everyone. Welcome. I'm kind of forced to wing it. Same. Fake it till you make it, right? Well, for me, I'd like to change that into fake it until you become it, rather than till you make it. Just fake it till you become it. I decided I'll take what I can get. Yeah, well, that's good too. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome. Again, welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in a very quick yes or no question answered, send a gift, leave your name in the question. No, that's TikTok, Lindy. I'm just so distracted by my candle, just like we have like a dancing flame going on, and I'm like, why? Anyway, welcome. Oh my goodness. If you're interested in a free oracle, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. The two options for today are either a message for and about your love life, anything that you need to know about that, or just some advice and guidance, some kick-ass, kind of like let's go type of advice and guidance from Spirit that you need to hear at this time. Let me know, I'll take a look. If you would like a different oracle, another oracle, a priority oracle, or a quick yes or no question answered, an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat, and that is it. So yes, Rotterdam is extra direct, yes. Well, like, to be technically, I'm not, like, I wasn't born in Rotterdam, I just like the outskirts of Rotterdam, but like my parents, my grandpa, like everyone is from Rotterdam except for me, so I do consider myself Rotterdam. And yes, we are very, very direct. Also, like, my brother-in-law is like in the harbor, so you know, that type of people. Anyway, very direct. Gotta catch them all. It's my destiny. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Yes, okay, now that tune is gonna be in my head the entire day, thank you. Hank wants a love life one. Let's take a look, darling. Hank, for your love life. We have deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. And we also have a third-party situation. Other people may be interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. Now, that third party doesn't have to be necessarily other people. It can also be like focused on work or focused on health or other things that kind of like get in the way of this connection. Can you do me a favor? Can you have a great day? I will do my best to fulfill that favor. But only if you do the same, darling. Only if you do the same. Bye, Carol. Thank you for stopping by, darling. Have a good one. Who I suspect is my soulmate is with someone else at the moment. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Why do I... Oh, my goodness. Well, it is deepening, so that's good. Good news. That is good news. It's so quiet today. What is going on? Oh my goodness, that hurt. It's super quiet. Well, that's fine. Anyway, how's everyone doing? You know, it's also annoying. Like, I'm an introvert, so whenever I don't have anything to do, I just like, I'm like, I need to fill this up. I need to fill this up with talk. But then as an introvert talking, that's not... Not that I'm not able to, but I just talk. The love is there mutually, the opportunity is not, so hopefully it means reunion in a few months. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I can be chatty in the chat. That's fine. Keeps me busy too. But yes, how is everyone doing? It's super quiet though. Usually at the beginning it kind of like peaks, but I cannot believe, like, how long have I been live streaming for? 30 minutes? I cannot believe we already peaked. That's not possible. That's not possible. I like hearing your stories. Yeah, thank you, but I usually just like talk about bullshit. I don't think I talk about like anything where it's like, oh, that's, you know, it. But where I thought it was a good moment to try the reading. My typing speed is not that fast. Well, that's fine. I'm having a broken keyboard handicapping me. Well, I think you're doing fine. I think you're doing fine. Despite the broken keyboard. I like hearing my stories though. What stories though? Again, I feel like I just talk about bullshit. Always. No? I just talk about the most random shit I talk about. And now I'm a bit, do I have random shit? I don't know. My usual speed's very fast, but my backspace rate is 50%, and all the letters it randomly adds. Nice. Well, I think you do type very fast though. Like, you respond very fast. So I think it's fine. It's fine. Because on Twitch, I feel like on Twitch I have less of a delay than I have on YouTube. I think on YouTube it's like a couple of seconds, and Twitch is almost like, I think Twitch has like 5 seconds max, and YouTube is like 10. That takes like forever. And my brain just like moves on very quickly as well. So by the time YouTube comments go, I'm like, what did I say again? What are you replying to again? Three seconds. Double C, yeah. But also, like, when it comes to like reading and whatnot, I'm dyslexic, so I don't read each word. I just go over the words, and then my brain just makes assumptions of what it says. So yeah, I'm not. For me, it doesn't matter. No, like yesterday you talked about what happened with your ex. I like hearing your perspective on things, and it's funny talking about silly things. You always cheer me up and make me laugh. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I have dyslexia, so reading is fine, but calculating is a big issue. Oh, this call. Okay, then we are a perfect match. I am so good with numbers, with words, and it's like no. And then like that in combination with the Dutch language, I'm just like no, no. But what did I talk about yesterday about my ex? What happened with my ex? What did I like? A lot happened with my ex, so I'm like, I know. Again, whenever I say, I just don't know what I said. I don't know. Especially during like live streams and whatnot. My thinking is so like I so put that off because I'm so on intuition whenever I do readings. So whatever I say, I just say it. I don't think about it, and I don't register. But yes. Anyway, let's take a look at your love life message. For we have unrequited feelings. There's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way, and we also have unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. But it might not be enough. It is real, but it might not be enough. Aditi, love life message for you. Let's take a look. Aditi. Be honest. Heart-to-heart conversations are necessary. It is safe for you to talk about your feelings. You also have new love. A new chapter begins, whether it is with a new partner or in a current relationship. For Aditi. The part is that the order of saying, for example, 23 is reversed with us. It says 3 and 20. Yeah, exactly. That never made sense to me. Because whenever I had to, I get it. Like whenever people call out like numbers, as in like a phone number, and they go like 23, you have to go like 3 first and then the 2. Like it's so, I get that. Like that, having to think about it, really. I have that too. So annoying. And it makes no sense. No, like why? Like the whole fucking world says it goes from left to right, and you have to. We do that too, but then the last 2, you're like, Kapya! It's just so annoying. Okay, anyway, Jay, let's take a look at some advice for you, darling. For Jay. We have gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. We have the tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. And then we have the lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. And then inside there it says, I am always enough. So with this, very much go back to yourself. Unplug, relax, take a little bit of a break, come back to yourself. How can I fix this for me? I don't need someone else. Don't doubt your worth. Let's go for it. And how can I make it happen? Nandini, love life message. Let's take a look. Nandini. Giselle, thanks so much for the donation, darling. Let me know what I can do for you for that one. Nandini, you have boundaries. You need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will and won't allow. You also have to pay attention to red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. Pay attention to red flags and have boundaries. You need to teach people how to treat you, because again, there are some red flags, so let's catch them soon. Giselle wanted a channel message from my friend Pisces. Channel message from Pisces for Giselle. Pisces for Giselle. I look for you everywhere. I want to feel that way again. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and I left you before you could leave me. At my job, I may need to input a code like 473, 347, 213. And if they pronounce it the Dutch way rather than one by one, it's so, yeah. You're like, oh, wait, yeah. It's so annoying. So annoying! I get that. Let's take a look. I start left with Nandini. Then we have Sendil with some advice and guidance for Sendil. Sendil. Oh my goodness. The library. Take control of your own narrative. We have Witch. Justice is coming. And Lavender, surround yourself with love. So let's just focus on self, surrounding ourselves with love, that justice is coming on its way. We don't have to do anything for it. And take control of your own narrative. I know what is right. I know what happened. I know me. And then let the rest go and fuck everyone else. Again, justice is very much coming. Ashley! Hello, darling! Why am I not seeing your question here? Oh, it's up there. Can I get a love life message? Love life message for Ashley. Ashley's love life. We have open yourself to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. We have a magnetic connection. There's a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. And we also have, they are the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. Keep that in mind. We already met the romantic partner we seek. We are looking for. Not necessarily the one that is like good for us, but the one that we need right now. You know, like that. Merida, some advice and guidance for Merida. Just a one? Okay. We have the universe. We're all just stardust. So don't weigh too heavy on it. It doesn't really matter in the end. We're all just stardust. It's fine. Breathe. It sometimes can be helpful if you take a look at the universe and how little of a speck we are, that things are not that heavy, or like, I always say in the end we're all gonna die. So what does it matter? You know, the things that we do, the mistakes that we make, you know, stuff like that. 하나 둘 셋 안녕하세요. 안녕. I was just hi. Can you give me some guidance message? Yes, I can, darling. Hopefully you're still in the chat. Let's take a look. 하나 둘 셋. 하나 둘 셋. Let's see. I'm gonna get some advice and guidance for 1, 2, 3. We have protest, start a revolution. We have bitch fire, yes, stand up for yourself. And we also have nostalgia, focus on the here and now. Start a revolution, stand up for yourself, and focus on the here and now. Let's not focus too much on what happened in the past, what like is already done is done. Stand up for yourself, as in this is just what happened and this is how I'm feeling about it. Start a revolution. I kind of feel like that's also just stand up for yourself. Stand up for what is right. That might be from what happened in the past, but more so let's stand up for ourselves now for the future, rather than because of what happened in the past. Let's just make sure that that doesn't happen again. Ashley, thank you for the donation, darling. Thank you. Get arrested for overthrowing the government. Why did you do it? My card says so. Yes. I think that's a different kind of protest, though. A different kind of protest. But yes. Thanks so much. You're very welcome, darling. Very, very welcome. Ashley, can I get a hidden love message from Jackass? Yes, you can. Different kind of revolution. Yeah, exactly. It did kind of like, it kind of looked like a, you know, let's go to war, but it's not necessarily meant for that. Not that kind of war, but yeah. Okay, Ashley, let's take a look. A message from Bruce. That's his name. From Bruce for Ashley. Bruce for Ashley. I kind of want another shuffle. There it is, because I was like, I need a third one, but that's it. Yes. Okay. We have sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. We have a reunion. We will always come back to each other. And we also have responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. Want me to take a look at it a little bit more in depth with the tarot for that? Or do you have a question about that? Because I kind of feel like shabby for doing just that. I know. I'm driving, but I'm paying attention. That's fine, darling. Focus on the road. Focus on the road. Six of Pentacles. So most and foremost, it is about investment. Still investing in themselves, in the situation, yes. While maintaining high hope. We have the moon underneath that. So the 10 of Wands, the Emperor, the Sun, the 3 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the overall energy is the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like it's just right now very much like my happiness, working on the foundation. Without responsibilities, I need to take care of me, myself, and I, financially, emotionally, spiritually, however. With that reunion, I do feel that there is still that hope of eventually, not necessarily a reunion in a romantic way, but it can also just be like, you know, in a friend way, or like being there. I feel like there is more of now an understanding of the situation, of the connection, a little bit more. And with that sabotage, like, it says I mess up the good things in my life sometimes, but at the same time, she's covering up her eyes. Not really looking at it. Where it's like, the acknowledgement of it, of me self-sabotaging, but then do we actually have, like, change, you know? The Ten of Wands is very, very tired energy. Am I still on the right path? Is this really where I want to go? Is it worth it? Do I need to let go of certain things? Like those kind of like questions. The Three of Swords is very much heartbroken as well. Even though we do have the Sun here, which I kind of want to take a look. Why is the Sun here? Because I do feel that when he makes changes, he feels good about it. Three of Wands, yeah, making the change. The Seven of Pentacles, yes. Again, I do feel that he feels good about the changes that he makes, and I feel like the changes that he has made or tried to make were already things that you said to him as well. Maybe try this, or maybe do that, or maybe you should work on this first, or that first. Which I kind of feel like, yes. So, I do feel that it's more so like, you know what the annoying part is? None of this have to do with you. None of it has to do with you, and all of it is more like me, my feelings, how I'm feeling. I'm working on it. I'm getting better. I need to focus on my financial, emotional needs. I hope that at some point there will be a reunion that I can have in your life again. I'm having trouble with sabotage. I am hurting. I am tired. I need to invest. Where it's just a lot of me. I do feel again that he is like learning now a bit like what is my happiness, where do I find happiness, and again in the changes that he makes in his life, I do feel that that improves his happiness rather than what he might think would make it worse. So yeah, I kind of want to leave it there. I don't know, it just feels very me. Yeah, I used to take care of Bella and the fake baby. Yeah, exactly. It's a busy boy. But yes. Don't forget Bella, because he's giving her what she wants even more. So yeah, but again, I feel like he thinks he's working towards his happiness with that as well. So I just want to say, you be like, you do you, babe. You do you. Just leave me the fuck alone. Okay, you know, for you, where it's like, just leave me. Like, you know. Suba, hello darling, let's take a look. Oh, your angel number, sorry. You can have that friendship with Belen. You don't need me. He thinks she's better than me anyway. Fuck him. I feel like at some point we need to stop saying that. Because then at some point your brain might at some point think that that's the truth. Which is ridiculous. Let's be honest. Or like your brain might at some point like fear that to be the truth, and then you just like start competing with that. So let's just like drop that. He can have his words, and just yes. Just leave me the hell alone. Exactly. So let us leave that the fuck alone as well. You know, let us just move forward, focus on other things. Because with the love life messages that you had, I don't think that was Bruce with those messages that you had. I felt like that was a new person. Feeling drawn and feeling that connection to someone else. Suba, let's take a look at your angel number message for Suba. We have 1133. Make persistent efforts. Awakening, assistance, and protection. In many ways, they are like your spiritual mentors, teaching you the ancient wisdom of making your dreams come true. They give you the energy to keep you from getting discouraged and encourage you to stay focused on your true soul goals. However, they always teach us that all creations begins with our thoughts and intentions. Ask to assist you in making wise choices about what you want. So this is more so talk to your angels and your guides as in assisting you into making wise decisions towards your soul's goal. 1133 for Supa. I'm better than her because I would never cheat or be a whore. Yeah, I get that. But what I am more like stating is like, let's not occupy our brain or our brain like energy with any of it. Because what's in our brain, because like if you understand how your brain works, like when it comes to thoughts, 80% of our thoughts are just repetitive. So 80% of the thoughts you have yesterday, you will have today. And if we keep adding, like focusing on those kind of thoughts, your brain thinks, oh, you pay so much attention to it, let me bring that one back because that must be important. Especially if it's one like Belen, where it just like fires you up a little bit and brings you in like a negative spiral. Let's just go like, you know what, fuck this. I don't know. Because then your brain might also subconsciously try to prove to yourself that you are better, where there's no need to prove yourself there, you know. So just a little like cautious there. That's all I'm saying. Not that that's happening, not that that's the case. Just a little, where it's like, just, yeah, be aware of that fact. Put it like that. Okay, hi everyone, welcome. Let me take a look. How are we all doing? Swipe there, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. Hi. Let me take a look. Let me put these to the side. I'd like to ask what are Talia's feelings towards me and what are her thoughts of me. What are Talia's thoughts and feelings? Talia's thoughts and feelings. What are Talia's thoughts and feelings? Page of Swords. We do have the 5 swords underneath that. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands, Justice, 2 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Death card, the 9 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Talia's thoughts and feelings. I'm seeing a lot of like defensiveness, a lot of like a wall being up. The 10 of Wands is very, very tired energy. To the point where like, is it worth it? Do I want to continue? The Death card definitely talks about transformation as well. I'm a bit where I'm like, what is this situation? Because the 4 of Pentacles is very close up, very much a wall up. The 9 of Wands is very much holding a line, holding a boundary. But when you ask, like, why are you being so defensive? Or why are you holding this off? Or why, you know, are you not engaging? There's not really a good answer to it. You're kind of like missing out on chances and opportunities, which just feels a bit like, oh. What's the Page of Swords here? Tower and the Knight of Cups with the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, with the Page of Swords. So I do feel that there might have been a thought, and I kind of feel like that might be like from you. That you might say things without thinking about it. You just say and you just do. Where I feel like they are very much a thinker. And again, very much a wall up. Not making rash decisions here. Why is the Page of Wands here? What's the Page of Wands here? The Eight of Wands and the Page of Cups. Yes. Okay, and then the Hermit. Why is Two of Pentacles here? The Devil. Okay, so yeah. We ended up to karaoke night and ended up sleeping over. Yes, I'm very guarded and think a lot. Okay, so that's you. Okay, so that's you. Okay. Okay, thoughts of you. Yes, okay. So, yeah, again, the Page of Swords is just very much, I feel like that the Page of Swords, I feel like something has been said without really thinking about it. It came very unexpected, but at the same time it was like a good, fun offer. I definitely feel like things changed between the two of you. The Tower is that ending of a situation as this, transformation into a new beginning. I do feel that there is very much, again, with justice, I feel like, I don't know, she thinks you think just very black and white. The Justice card is just very what is right, what wrong is wrong. If we do this, then we should do that. A lot of like overthinking. Like the one that kind of like threw me off is that Page of Wands, which is very much the opposite. Let's just go with fun. Let's just go with excitement. Let's just go, not think about it, and let's just do it. With that Page of Cups, which is a good surprise coming in. The Eight of Wands is very fast moving energy, rapid development kind of feeling, which does like is exciting. I feel like it's just, I feel like she wants you to let loose a little bit. The Two of Pentacles is very focused on trying to maintain balance, but then it comes more from like fear. So I feel like she sees like through that. Let me take a look at what her feelings are for you. What are Talia's feelings for you? What are her feelings for you? We have the Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Wands with the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so I think she really enjoys talking to you. I definitely feel that there is attraction towards you. The Six of Wands is like small victories, small wins. We have made a step forward, but that doesn't mean that we're like winning the war. It just feels exciting, wanting more conversations with you, wanting to see if there's like more there. The Five of Pentacles as the overall energy does have a feeling of lack. I'm not sure if it's for me. I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if we should. I don't know if it's, where I kind of feel like she is more of like, let's just see where it goes. I'm excited. Let's do this. And let's not think too much about it. Let's just have fun. It was just a fun little, I don't think that there are deep-rooted feelings yet. As in, I have a crush on you. Or, I love you that deeply. Because the only thing I'm seeing with that is the Knight of Cups, which is just an offer. The Knight of Cups can usually indicate like a date or, interest in that way, but not into the deep-rooted. I think it's fun. I think there's attraction. I think you guys can have very good and deep conversations as well. But again, with that Five of Pentacles, there is a little bit of feeling of but, like we have fun, we have good conversation, but I'm not sure, or but, is it for me, or... So there is a little bit of hesitation there. But I think that's easily overcome if you are very excited about this person and do like want to get to know them better as well, just as a person. I think if you are very enthusiastic and not that overthinking and just go like, hey, want to go out on a date, or I really want to take you out on a date, or like stuff like that, I think then that feeling of like lack, or of like something is missing, I think then she's like, okay, let's just see, let's just see. So I honestly kind of want to leave it there. Do you have any questions about this or for this? Let me know and I'll take a look. But I think we pretty much got it. Giselle, thank you so much for another donation. Let me know what I can do for you for that one, and I will take a look. No questions. Thank you. You're welcome, darling. You're very, very welcome. Don't think too much. You got this. It's fun. So let's have fun. Don't think too much. Hi everyone, welcome. I'm right now just waiting for Giselle's request, and after that, for now, we will be moving on with, I kind of feel like, last round of the free oracles. So if you're interested in receiving a free oracle, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. At the beginning of each live stream, there is a poll up on which you guys can vote and decide what it is that you would like to see me do for the free readings for today. Today's options are either a message for and about your love life, or some advice and guidance from spirit that you need to hear at this time. I will start from Giselle's super chat and then work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more and I will have a look. If you would like a priority oracle, another oracle, a different oracle, or a very quick yes or no question answered, an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation, and all donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Giselle, let's take a look at your channel message from M. M's channel message for Giselle from M. We have just being near you is intoxicating, and I know I was a distraction from your pain. I kind of want another shuffle. I don't know why, but I kind of want another shuffle. Let's take a look from M for Giselle. Just for the one. Okay. I know I messed up everything. So just being near you is intoxicating. I know I was a distraction from your pain, and I know I messed up everything. So I feel like they seem to think that they know a whole lot what's going on. Just because they think that they know doesn't mean that they know, you know? So, yes. Just putting that out there. Anyway, guys, that is last call for the readings of the free readings today. Let me take a look. Boo, no. Yeah. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, it's so annoying when the, how do you say that, the thing kind of like sticks. Oh my goodness. Thank you, you're welcome, darling. Welcome. Okay. How's everyone doing? Let me put it like that. Again, if you're interested in free oracles, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option. It's either going to be a message for and about your love life, or a some advice and guidance from spirit. Again, this is last call for those, so now or never. Let me unpin the whole shenanigans. Unpin this one. Unpin this one. And put down this one. Okay, let me just put these to the side. So, also guys, again, if you guys have any questions or have something to talk about, let me know. We can have a little bit of a chat. If you come by often, you know I just chat about bullshit all the time. If you let me talk, I talk. But it's not going to be very highly educational. is there going to be a giveaway? I was just thinking about that. I think I will be doing a giveaway. No, we didn't reach the goal. What's Monday? Oh. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, let me do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. Fuck it, let's just do the giveaway. Let me put them down. So yes, hi everyone, welcome. If you want a chance at winning an in-depth tarot reading here during the giveaway, all you need to do, follow the channel, like the live stream, and let me know the number that you think is gonna be the winner. Also, guys, don't forget, if you think someone might enjoy this content or hanging out with me or tarot altogether, share the live streams, share the channel. It really helps me out a whole bunch. I am trying to grow the channel, and I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just asking for a friend. Yeah. Let me know which number do you think is going to be the winner of the giveaway. I will let that go for like a couple more minutes, and then we will get going. In the meantime, I'm going to grab a little bit of water, and then we can take a look. So give me 2 seconds. Okay. Let's just take a look and then just close the list. Sendil with a 4, Nandini with a 6, Monica with a 3, and Jay with a 5. Manu also a 5. Melissa 4, already had that one. I'm gonna wait for like 30 seconds or so, and then I'll close the list. Okay, let me close the list in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's take a look. What number is the winner of the Sumia? I was like, okay, let me just, you're just in time. Calix, darling, welcome. See, because this is always what happens. This is always what happens. Hey, the audio is normal again. Oh, I didn't know it was off. But yeah, apparently I had two lines of audio in it. Galax, by the way, if you're wanting a chance of winning a giveaway, in-depth tarot reading giveaway, give me a number between 0 and 9. Hi Marlo, hello darling. Because apparently I didn't close the list. If you want one, let me know. If you don't want one, also let me know. I was in the middle of doing the giveaway for today. Again, if there are multiple people with the same number that win, we are gonna do a second round. My soul's not ready for a reading right now. I get that. Okay. Let me take a look then at the winner. What number is the winner? Again, if there are multiple people with the same number that win, we are gonna do a round 2. So what number is the winner of the giveaway? Oh, and it is number 6. Number 6, that is Nandini and Marlo. Please let me know another number and I'll take a look. Give me another number, because you guys won like the second round. But only now I would like you guys to choose a different number from each other, not the same one. So Nandini and Marlo, let me know another number. And I'll take a look. You both chose 3, so you cannot choose 3 anymore. You both chose 3. Philomena, thank you so much for the donation, darling. Thank you. I'll take a look at your question after Marlo and Nandini do the giveaway. Marlo wants a 5. Nandini, let me know which number. Eight. Okay, which number? And it is number 8. Number 8. Nandini, congratulations, darling. You just won the giveaway. Congratulations and celebrations. Na 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 ta da ta da ta da ta da ta. Okay. Nandini, darling, let me know your question and I'll take a look. Philomena, I will take a look at your question after that. Right now, I'm very quickly just gonna grab a little bit of a drink down below and then I'll be back. It's like 2 minutes. So give me 2 minutes. Nandini, let me know your question. I'll take a look. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, that took longer. Apparently, I did not have iced tea. No, so I went for nothing. Okay, anyway. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Of course. Okay. Nandini, let's take a look at your question. I've been meeting new people after my relationship ended last year. Met a gentleman, Mr. S, recently. What are his feelings towards you? S's feelings towards Nandini. What are S's feelings towards Nandini? We have Justice, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, Temperance, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles. And then we also have Justice underneath that. Queen of Swords. What are their feelings? What are his feelings towards you? I'm seeing a lot of like balance, middle path. I think they see good, I think they see less great. But well, it's just like, I don't know if it's just like you balance each other out really well. How do you say that? I don't want to say like complete each other, but I feel like it's like you complement each other really well. The 5 of Pentacles does talk about lack, so I do feel that there is a little bit of feeling of like, is this it? I'm not sure. A little bit of hesitation there. I think that more comes from his self. I don't know if he's like low self-esteem or what it is. The 5 of Wands, I kind of feel like they might have a, like, how do you say it, like competitive urge. Always a feeling of like, I need to win always. It's been hot and cold. Yeah, I kind of get that. Again, Justice, very like in, out, one way, the other. Temperance as well. It's very much trying to find that compromise, trying to find the balance that works. The 5 of Wands also, I feel like, talks about other people being involved, so they might also still be dating other people. I'm kind of feeling I feel like they have but that has nothing to do with you, but I feel like that's just about the situation. They're someone where I feel like there is a lack of confidence within themselves, and then there's always a feeling of like, I have to prove myself, I always need to be bigger, better, more, you know. And I feel like with that comes also like the feeling of rivalry. I want to be the only one for other people, but then at the same time, I don't have one person, I have multiple people, because I need constant validation of my feelings. So I'm not excited about it. We also have the Queen of Swords, so I feel like with that as well, they see you as someone that has good conversation. I think you guys hit it off really well. You can have like full on long nights conversations with each other, but with that also comes the highly intelligent version of you, which can be a bit intimidating. I think they are looking for someone to settle down with, but I think with the energy I'm having here, they'd rather have like blonde and stupid than you as a Queen of Swords. Where I feel like there's the intrigue. I feel like this is a person that says like, oh, I want a person that is like achieves. It's like a boss lady, like someone like highly intelligent, someone that's very like up there. I want that person, but then in reality it's like, oh no, I want dumb and stupid, you know, because of their ego issues. So I'm not excited about it for you. I think him for you, like you're a catch for him. I feel like he is just not appreciating that. And then again, I always say it's either a hell yes or a no. And this is not a hell yes. It's like, which is then like, okay, then it's like a no for me. Where I do see that it does has the potential, but I don't know. I'm not excited. I understand what you're saying. Makes sense. Okay, good. It's just like, it's nice for like the attention, and it's nice for, but I don't think this is really what you deserve from a person. Because I feel like, again, with that Queen of Swords, you want something like more as well than what they can offer. So it's not that you are too much, it's that they are too less. Let's just put it like that. Exactly. The bleak. Yeah, exactly. It's like it's like nice, you know, getting attention is nice, but it's so yeah. But yeah, it's not again. We did. I don't feel like I really got the answer for you of like what are their feelings, but I'm kind of feeling spirit just going like it doesn't really matter what they think of you. They're not really in like 100%. You know, like we want someone that's like obsessed with us, that like it isn't a big thing, like a big thing to ask to like reach out or plan something, or I don't know, you know, where it's just it feels like settling down, let me put it like that. It feels like settling down. Yes. So yes, thank you. You're very welcome, darling. Very, very welcome. Philomena, thanks so much for the wait. I'm sorry for the wait. Let's take a look at your question. What are Antonio Sanchez's feelings for you? What are Antonio Sanchez's feelings for Philomena? What are Antonio Sanchez's feelings for Philomena? Sure, it's been a hassle to make plans too, so yes, yeah, exactly. Where, you know, it shouldn't have to be such a hustle. You either want to see me, because now it kind of feels like, okay, let's make plans, but at the same time, oh, like the effort, and oh, where it's like it's like either you want to or you don't. It's like, yes, and then it more feels like a chore to do, you know? Which is like, you're not a chore, you're a fucking prize. So, yes, no. No. Okay, Philomena, what are Antonio Sanchez's feelings for you? What are their feelings for you? I do feel that they feel very comfortable around you. With that Page of Pentacles definitely having the potential for more. The Ten of Cups, I definitely feel that there's a feeling of, emotionally wise, you are on a level that you guys like understand each other. The Five of Swords, however, is the overall energy, because with that King of Cups as well, I feel like that there are feelings there for you, but they're very self-sabotaging, very much going off of like, you know, sometimes we try to avoid feeling ashamed, and then like, okay, so I'm kind of feeling like, okay, if I say how I'm feeling, that gives the opportunity for you to reject me or to feel shame on myself. So let me just like go like, oh, I'm kidding, or, you know, stuff like that, instead of actually going like, yes, that's how I'm feeling. Does that make sense? Where they rather choose the short satisfaction of not feeling like ashamed or not putting themselves out there, than the possibility of a reward of it later on. The Five of Swords is very self-sabotaging behavior, and I feel like they're self-sabotaging the emotions and feelings that they're having. The shadow side is the Devil, which is very much a feeling of like letting fear control us. Let fear dictate, and with that feeling a bit stuck in it, where it's like, I want to do it, but I'm fearful, and so I stay stuck. Very, very comfortable with you. The Nine of Swords, a lot of overthinking going on, worry about this. Again, we have that fear, so I do feel that that plays a big part as well. The Seven of Wands as well, I kind of want to take a look at that, because I kind of feel like people might be going like, oh, just reach out, just do it, just go, let's just, you know, take that risk, and they're just like, no, because again, they let their fear kind of like get in the way. So what's the Seven of Wands here? The Wheel of the Year. I feel like they're just so focused on, oh, I need to wait for like the right timing, or things just kind of like needs to fall into the same place. I don't know if this is just like asking you out on a date or talking to you. I don't know what the situation is between the two of you, but I'm just kind of feeling like a feeling of, okay, I'll just wait for the right time. And that's kind of their excuse, where people like, just go, reach out, say something. And they're like, no, it's not the right time. It's like, it's never gonna be the right time. So how do they feel about you though? What are those feelings? What do they want? What is their intention here with Philomena? What do you want from me? We have the World, the Four of Pentacles again, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Very close off, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like right now it is a little bit more so, you are seeing each other now. Okay, that's good. Great. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Because the lovers is that energy of just like wanting to make it work. I do feel that they are very closed off, not maybe saying everything. I feel like they definitely see you as a very independent person with that 9 of Pentacles, and that might be a little bit intimidating. Let me take a look a little bit at that fear, because again, with that 10 of Cups, I do feel that that is like the desire and want for a long-term emotional relationship, feeling very comfortable with you, definitely taking those steps forward. We have the King of Cups, so I definitely feel again that there are deep feelings here, but I kind of want to take a look at that Devil energy. What is that Devil energy? Because that can be like addictions, that can be fears. 2 of Wands, Queen of Swords, 8 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and 4 of Cups. Okay, so that fear I feel like is coming from fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of them being more emotionally invested in this than you are. That one day you will react like a Queen of Swords, which is just very sharp and very harsh, and just going like, "Are you? I was joking," you know. Where I feel like that's just more so they know that you can really hurt them, and I feel like there's just some nervousness there surrounding that. Because again, with that King of Cups, I do feel that there are deep feelings here for you, romantic feelings for you. So yes, I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated. Ashley, thanks so much for the donation. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me know if my sound disappears. Okay. So that was it for Philomena. Next up we have Stephanie. Yeah, I turned him down in the past. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. He said, I have a sharp tongue. Yeah. I feel like he's afraid of that happening again. So, again, I do feel that there are deep feelings there for you, interest there for you, but that is a big fear for them. So that makes a lot of sense that that came out so strongly, because I feel like that's just, you know, yes. Because the Queen of Swords, I sometimes describe her as an ice queen in the way that she reacts. So, yes. Just be mindful of it. Just be mindful of it. Stephanie, why is C ghosting me? What is he thinking, feeling towards me? And does he plan on reaching out soon? Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot. Let's take a look. Why is C ghosting you? Let me take a look at that, and I hope that that gives a little bit of their thoughts and feelings for it, and then maybe we can get like a hint of what's happening next. But let's take a look. Why is C ghosting Stephanie? Why is C ghosting Stephanie? Why is C ghosting Stephanie? With a 10 of Wands as the overall energy. Strength, the Fool, the High Priestess, the Hanged Man, the 8 of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Overall energy, just very tired. To the question, like, do I want to anymore? Is this where I want to go anymore? I just feel very, very tired, needing a little bit of a break, or needing like a new beginning. Starting over is kind of the feeling I'm having. The 8 of Cups talks about emotionally distancing. The Hanged Man again is withdrawing themselves from the situation and then let things just kind of like happen. So I feel like more than it has to do anything with you, I feel like it's more so like they're just tired, done, needing to start over, a new beginning, and this is the only thing that they could think of like how to do this. I kind of want to take a look at the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Because you could have just said so, you know, you could have just like say something. I don't understand the ghosting, because that's such immature energy where people like, oh, I just ghost them, where it's like you can just say like, hey, I'm not seeing it, I'm gonna go, you know. I don't get it. Okay, anyway, but that's just my personal opinion. We have the 8 of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Shadow side. So yeah, yes, because the King of Swords is the one that is about communication, and I'm like, okay, why is it here? Because clearly ghosting, no communication. I definitely feel with that shadow side, definitely like fear controlling here. The Eight of Wands, things happening just very, very quickly. Maybe it was not their intent to ghost, but that's kind of like how we like got there. The King of Wands, very much just. The King of Wands can be a bit of like a greedy king, where as long it's like, yeah, and then combined with that shadow side, it just feels very much like, okay, that's the easy way, so let's just do that, be done, move forward, move on. I honestly don't think it's anything to do with you personally. Why is the Fool here? What is that new beginning? The Death card. So that is new beginnings. I'm like, what is that new beginning? And they're like, new beginning. So again, I do feel that transformative. I feel like I'm tired, I'm done, and I want to just close everything up and just start over, have that transformation, start over, do it in a different way with someone else, like someone like. That can also be like not liking the person I am, or the person I am betraying to be with you, and then not really wanting to go through that change, or through, you know. I just feel I needed to just take a little bit of step back for myself rather than anything to do with you. I kind of want to take a look at, will they contact or reach out soon, because that has more to do with this energy. Will they reach out or contact you soon? But like their thoughts and feelings, that's a whole nother energy. So will they contact soon? We have the Devil again. We have the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups again, the Page of Swords, and the Tower with that High Priest. Soon, I kind of think that's a no. I think there's a possibility for reaching out eventually, but again, we do have the Devil as the Major Arcana with the Tower here as well. The High Priestess, the overall energy, it talks about doing things in the right order, in the right way. And right now, I kind of want to leave it at a no. If they would reach out, I think it's going to be very spontaneous. It's just going to be very, I don't know, reacting to something that you posted, or you know, I don't think it is a, hey, it's been a while, how have you been, can we talk? I don't think it's going to be like that. So with that, I kind of want to say no to that. Again, why did I ghost? I think that more has to do with like personal matters, them just feeling very tired and not sure if they're still on the right path or what to do, or you know, rather than something you did. I don't think it's something you did that made them go like, okay, I'm gonna ghost Stephanie. Yeah, which might be even more annoying. You know, if it's something you did, then you can just like, what is it something I did? You know, or can I apologize? Or, but I don't think, no, that there's much there for you to do about it. I think they will come on their own. So yeah, I kind of want to leave it there. I kind of want to leave it there for you. I understand things. You're very welcome, darling. It's just a shame when that happens. I'll ask the 3 questions if you are done with the free oracles. I'm already done with the free oracles, darling. Already done with the free oracles. And I kind of want to call last call for the paying readings as well. So for everyone that is interested in an oracle or a quick yes or no question, an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth 1 question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. This is last call, so now or never, or I am going to close the list. For everyone that is watching and that wants one of those options, you now still have the chance to do so. I am going to close the list so that new people coming in know that the list is closed, but everyone watching, you do still have, this is your last chance. So not like, don't go like in 10 minutes, like make a donation, but like do it now. But let's take a look. List is closed. List is closed. Ding, ding, ding. We're going home. Let me pin this, and on YouTube as well. And then Ashley, let me know your question, darling. Let me know your question. Oh my goodness. or questions. Questions. It's Steve, darling. I only on Friday do I do free yes or no questions. The list for the free oracles, however, for today is already closed. Hit that notification bell if you would like to receive notifications whenever I am in the live stream, so you don't miss out on the free options of that day. But that list is already closed for today. I'm sorry. If you would like me to take a look at that question, if you want a quick yes or no question, it is going to be for an open donation. So whatever makes you feel comfortable gifting is for how much I can take a look at that. If you would like a more in-depth, so not just a quick yes or no, but more in-depth, then a €5 donation is how you can get those. Right now we are just waiting for Ashley's questions. Why won't you load? Thank you. Okay, that's fine. First time, definitely I will. Okay, see you next time, darling. See you next time. And welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully Ashley is still in the chat. Also, guys, in yesterday's live stream, we did the April general reading. If you're interested, like, what's the energy for April? I did that in the live stream yesterday. Maybe I should clip it. You know, sometimes I have where I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, oh, it would be fun to clip it, you know, to clip a little piece of the live stream and then just, like, upload it for everyone to see. But then at the same time, I'm just like, oh, the effort. The effort! Like, how would I even start? Hi, sorry, video cut out, and I don't know why. That's fine, darling. That's fine, fine, fine. Let me know your question. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. Like, my candle is just like, it keeps flickering. And I don't know why. Maybe it's about time that I call it a day. Probably. The candle was also like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just done. First question. Am I an earth angel? I heard they are never meant to have romantic love. I feel like that's me. Just to teach people lessons, but no happiness. Oh, for fun. Oh. I sometimes have that, where I'm like, oh, I just hope I'm not. So I get that. But let's take a look. Ashley, is Ashley an earth angel? Is Ashley an earth angel? We have the High Priestess. Okay, and the Hangman. We have the 8 of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the 3 of Wands, Temperance, and we have the Ace of Cups. Love that. Okay. I don't think so. I do feel that there is a lot of like similarities in the sense of, I think a lot of people in your life are only going to be there for like a short amount of time. I definitely feel that it is more so I do feel that you guide people on paths or give like different perspective for people. I feel like definitely you are a lot of like bringers of lessons or bringers of new perspectives into people's life. I definitely feel that Spirit uses you as an intervention tool for other people, for sure. again, I think with the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, there are a lot of like short bursts of people coming in and out of your life that are just supposed to be in your life for a short time around, all of that. We do have the High Priestess. So I'm definitely feeling, especially being intuitive, that just is, like, we follow our intuition, and at some point it kind of feels like, okay, I'm being put on other people's paths so much. How about my path? I feel like it kind of feels like you show up on other people's paths rather than you walk on your path and just like a lot of people just cross your path, which is, I kind of feel like that's more how we should look at it. Like, we walk our path and just a lot of people's paths cross ours and then just like leave. Like, not a lot of people like walk with us on the same path. We do have the Ace of Cups, so I definitely feel love is very much part of your path for sure. Temperance talks about compromise. It does talk about like balance, and I do feel that there might also be a little bit of, I do feel some like spiritual or karmic energy, not necessarily from your lifetime now, but from like previous lifetimes that we're kind of like working through right now to get ourselves back into that balanced state, our balanced energy. But the Ace of Cups is here. That's like, not just like, that's love, Ace of Cups. We have the Lovers for the Ace of Cups. So I feel like I do feel that it is, I feel like when it comes to love, it is, you are not one to settle. Your soul is not going to settle for just a nice person that you have a good time and that is kind of like a friend type of feeling. You are destined to be with a soul connection. And I'm not going to say that's Bruce, because this is that happiness, that is that, everything that we deserve. So I do feel that you are just destined to keep running into soul connections. So I don't think you are an earth angel, no. I walk on other people's paths, yeah. Which is not the case. I feel like we can, like, if we can change our... Because I do, again, with that High Priestess, I do think it's a very good thing that you very much follow your intuition, and that is... Because it kind of feels like that is how you end up on other people's paths. But you following your intuition, that actually is the opposite. Other people finding you because you are following your intuition. That attracts people on your paths. On your deathbed? What? What did I say? Let me take a look at Temperance a little bit, because that's a little bit annoying. Why is Temperance here? Why is Temperance here? Seven of Swords, and then the Nine of Cups. And then the Five of Cups. Okay. I feel like the path to that Ace of Cups, the Lover's energy, is just very... We need to go through a lot. Again, I'm kind of feeling like a lot of like karmic energy that we're trying to process as well. Temperance talks about balance and the middle ground. It is between the Seven of Swords, which is getting like lied to, hurt, dishonesty, cheating, like all of that, and still the Nine of Cups, which is having that high hope of emotional fulfillment, of that wish being fulfilled. And then with that, Temperance is very much trying to find that middle path. It's not left, it's not right, let's go in the middle. Where right now we might be leaning a little bit more to the left, to that Seven of Swords energy. I'll actually get love who actually chooses me. I'll actually get love who actually choose me on my deathbed? Can I give up already? This is for you. Like, yeah. Yes, you can. You can give up. When it comes to love, yes. I think, again, I kind of feel like this is a big like part of your life, your soul's purpose and your life lesson. Which is like, because it feels good, but it can be a bit like frustrating. But yeah, anyway, to answer the question, I don't think you're an earth angel. I definitely feel more so, again, like I just explained, I feel like just a lot of people pass on your path. And I feel like we're more destined for a soul connection, because I don't think you would be one to just at some point like settle down, where you're like, can I give up already? For you, giving up would be like, then I'll be single for the rest of my fucking life, rather than settle for just someone that's nice. And because there are a lot of nice people, right? Nice people where it's like, well, you know, it's acceptable and it's good, but I feel like you would never accept that. Rather be single, which is also a choice, you know. I don't feel like I'll ever get love. I'm sorry you feel about that. Yeah, I understand that, but I don't see it that way. I do think that there is very much, but again, it's more like the intense, because again, I think the other love, I think it's just like, I don't want to say boring, but it is like, you know, well, it's there. It's nice, it's good, it can be very, very good and comfortable and nice, and like we can grow old together, but it's kind of, I don't know, it kind of like reminds me of my depression when I was depressed. Like when it comes to like depression, it's like you can get like 80 with depression and you'll be fine. You know, you're fine, it's fine, you can live, you survive, you do your thing, autopilot, and it's fine, and it's like, you know, and I kind of feel like that's the same. I've said exactly that. I'll just be single for the rest of my life. Yeah, which is fine. Okay, then just have that mindset of I'm not even gonna look, because you know as well as I do that a soul connection, you don't have to, like, you cannot avoid a soul connection. You don't have to chase a soul connection. So let's just go, I'm just gonna be single for the rest of my life, and when I'm just gonna do what I enjoy doing, who I am, where to go, how to be, and then when they come on my path, they come, but I'm not gonna long for it. I'm not gonna, you know, because longing for a soul connection is like waiting at the airport for a flight to arrive when you don't even know if you're on the right airport, the right time, the right date, you know. So yeah. So, yes. Melissa, thank you so much for the donation as well, darling. Thank you. I do have a couple of questions still from Ashley to do. Hi, New Beans. Welcome. I didn't end early necessarily. I'm already live streaming for 2 hours. so it's, yeah. But, yeah, I just got on the live stream a little bit earlier than usual. Well, I'm damn well going to try avoid that damn soul connection with you know who. Exactly. Yeah. It's early for me. I'm sorry, darling. Here it is 4:30 p.m. 4:30 p.m. And everyone is like texting me. Everyone's texting me. Ugh. Get Melissa's right now. It seems she already has trouble with the phone. It's okay. Okay, darling, I'll take a look at that. And then you let me know your other 2 questions after that. Melissa, let's take a look at your question. So sorry for the late donation. That's fine, darling. That's fine. The stress, it's fine. Is it over between me and Joe, or can we get over the past? Melissa and Joe. Is that over? Melissa and Joe? Is it over? Or can we get over the past? I'll take that one too. We have the Magician. Okay, and we have the Two of Cups. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups, the Chariot, the Emperor, the Moon, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Swords. I definitely feel that we can get over this. I definitely feel a good conversation about everything. Because with that Moon, it's very, like, hidden energy. So why is the Moon here? Why is the Moon here? Why is the Moon here? Six of Swords, and then we also have the Devil. Fear being a big thing here. Okay, so the Magician is, as the overall energy, very much manifesting. So let's just keep our eyes on the prize. What do we want? Where do we want to go? In what way do we want to go? How do we want it? The Ace of Cups definitely talks about a new chapter in love, because I do feel that there is a lot of love there. The Chariot, very forward moving energy, let's go. The Emperor does talk about doing what's best for everyone, not necessarily the selfish decision, but what's best for everyone. I do feel, again, that a conversation needs to happen, even though I feel like at least one of the two doesn't really want to have a conversation about the past, about what happened, or digging into it. I feel like it is very much needed. Why is the Page of Swords here? Why is the Page of Swords here? The Eight of Wands. Okay, yes. So, like, the only thing I kind of want to say is be aware of, not just to, like, let sometimes, like, silence be there. Let a silence happen every now and then in a conversation like this. Let's not have right away a judgment. Let's not right away have an opinion. Let's not right away say stuff without really thinking about it. Let's sometimes, like, let silence is sometimes better than like talk. The Eight of Wands is very fast-paced energy, though, because I kind of feel like we feel rushed and we feel stressed and we feel like, I need to do this, and then we say stuff that is just, again, not really thought about it out of fear, rather than actual, like, conversation and actual, you know, how we're actually feeling. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? We have the Ten of Swords. Okay, yeah, and Karma, and then the Tower. So I do feel that there is that realization of, like, okay, the past happened, and we need to do something with it. We need to have some sort of closure, especially if we want to continue, which I kind of feel like we want to. The Tower is sudden change, upheaval, revelation, breakthrough, sudden... It's like out of nowhere, like the feet under your... The ground under your feet, like, is, like, gone. Karma and Judgment is that looking back at what happened and needing to understand everything to come up with a conclusion in order to move forward. So one, this doesn't happen again, and two, we don't have to revisit this ever again. So again, I do want to say yes. I'm seeing a new chapter happening. I just feel like a good conversation needs to happen, and I think we need to talk about the things that scare the living shit out of us to talk about. The things that you need to know or need to talk about, that we need to address. And then again, don't react right away. Leave silences. Let things kind of, like, fall into place in your own mind before we react. And then don't react, like, on an emotional level, but more on a, like, okay, if I also do, like, control questions of, like, okay, am I correct in understanding that you mean this and this with that? Because that's kind of how it feels to me. And then they can respond like, oh, no, that's not what I meant. Or like, yes, that's exactly what I meant. So ask, like, those types of questions, and then leave silences as well. But I do feel that this needs to be addressed, the past. Like, fully. Like, once, and then leave it forever. In a good way. Where at the end of it... Because, yeah. I don't know if this is something that you have addressed before, but it was always a bit, like, rushed here and there. That you didn't really get the answers that you needed. And then it was just like, let's not talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. We've been talking about this for, like, ever. Where it's like, okay, come to the root of it. What do I need from it so I can move on from it? What do I need to hear from you so that I feel content? We sort of had that conversation where it was the beginning, but he was so mad. Yeah. Which again, then is also good to have a little bit of a moment. If we are getting too much in our emotion, okay, then we are no longer having a constructive conversation. Then we're just yelling at each other. So then it's also good to have a little bit of a moment. Because again, the Ten of Swords is very, very, very hurt energy. So that's understandable. But yes, I do want to say yes on this. I do think that we can work this out. Just requires some, like, yeah, good talks, patience. Because as long as we're talking, we're both still, you know, wanting the same thing. Which I kind of feel like is happening. So, yes. I know he loves me, but I need the apology. Yeah. And I think you can have a conversation of like where that need is coming from, why you feel like you need an apology, how it makes you feel now without the apology, how it would make you feel if there was an apology. Yes. Thanks so much for your time and energy. Always, darling. Always, always, always. Melissa, and then Ashley's second question. Please can you say this damn soul contract is done with Bruce. Bruce and Ashley, that soul contract, is that done? We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Page of Wands, and a Nine of Cups. Jay, I already closed the list, darling, but I'll take a look. But the pinned comment, always read the pinned comment. It always explains what's going on. Right now, it very much says list is closed, but let me know what I can do for you for that donation, and I will take a look. Is this damn soul contract done with? Completed. I do think that we can be. The Ten of Swords and the Hanged Man. Right now, there's just a lot of hurt energy, which is never the right advisor. The Ten of Pentacles as the overall energy, I do feel that the lessons coming with this soul contract are now kind of like falling into place when it comes to our healing journey and stuff like that. I feel like the lessons are coming into place in a sense of like the intensity is just less. Of course, it's still a soul contract that also always leaves residue, you know. Like sometimes people stay together after a soul contract is ended, sometimes people continue, or you know, but that's a decision at that point. So I feel like it's more now leaning towards it's a decision for you, what you want to do with this, rather than a constant pull towards it. The Three of Cups here does talk about like that friendship level. I kind of feel like this might also have been a situation where we should have just never left this friendship situation. We should have just stayed friends. But that's always like after an afterthought, you know. The Page of Wands, I definitely feel that it's now to the point where you can feel excited moving forward. Not necessarily when it comes to love, but just like in life. Excited as in, okay, this is, I'm going on a different or a new adventure, and this is not part of it. I'm not carrying it with me anymore. I do feel that there is just such a deep desire for love. Like I said this about Betty for you the same. I feel like you are very much a lover, in the sense of like, you just give and share and just love, and it can be very frustrating to not get that same level of love back, just because how deeply and intensely you love other people. And that's not to say that that's wrong, you know. It just very easily gets you disappointed, even with like friendships and whatnot. You know, the energy and the effort that you put into the friendship, you don't always get back, and there's only a handful of people that can provide that back to you, which just, you know, sometimes is a little bit disappointing. With that Nine of Cups as well, I do feel, again, that it is a wish fulfilled. So I do feel that the intensity of it and the the lessons are learned and we're moving forward. I do feel that there will always kind of be a little bit of a residue, but not in the sense of like longing or like, I don't know. I feel like it's just, again, it just leaves its like traces, you know. Can you explain about what you mean? I think we can be done. So when it comes to this, right now I kind of feel like it's more just so a choice for you, where it's like, I want to be done with him. I think that's right now more a choice. I've been abused as a child and neglected. All I ever wanted in life was unconditional love and someone who picks me because they love me. Yeah. Again, I feel like you just have so much love to give, but it's always very like disappointing when you don't get it, and then you almost start to like question, like, do I just love too much? Am I asking too much? Am I too much? Am I wanting too much? Where it's like, no, but we just run into people, trauma bonding with people that don't have that ability. Because we kind of feel like, oh, we're similar. You've been through similar things as me, and maybe you have that same kind of like love to give, but then it turns out they are not. And then it's just like, am I crazy? Am I only attracted to people that, yeah. But so it's like that cycle. With that Hanged Man, I think it is good for you to take a little bit of a step back and like let just things happen around you. Not try to steer in a certain like direction, especially when it comes to love. And what I mean with that, we can be done. Like I said, right now we are very much in a hurt energy, so right now it's very hard to see. But I feel like with that Ten of Pentacles as the overall energy, I think the lessons that we needed to learn from this, we are now kind of like getting in our consciousness, where it's like, okay, this is what happened, this is the reason. And like with understanding, sometimes the moment you understand something, like you just change. For example, at some point, like to give an example of my own life, right? Like when with my ex, at the end of our relationship, it was very like, he was very hot and cold, where I just was like confused. What do you want? Do you want to try this? Do you not want to try this? Why are you not putting like boundaries for me? And then at some point I just asked, okay, is this, do we seriously have another chance or not? Do you really want to invest in this or not? You know, I need to get it, like, just tell me. And then he said no. And the moment that realization was no, for me, it was a switch where it's like, okay, great. It kind of like fell off my shoulders, and I was like, okay, good. I made the choice at that point where it's like, okay, I'm not, and I'm gonna move forward. He spun that in a different direction, but for me, that was very much the moment where I was like, okay. And then later, like, I don't know, 3 months later, I ran into him again, where he asked me, can we have a little bit of chat? And I was like, fine. And at that point, you just sit across like a stranger at that point. And I'm kind of feeling like that process happening for you as well, where the moment will come where you have that realization, things will sink in more on an emotional level, where you can really let go and don't even like think about it, don't even get angry about it. I mean, you can still, like, it's not where you can, for me, forgiveness is very much overrated. Someone can hurt you and you cannot forgive them, but never think a second of your life of it. Where I kind of feel like that happening for you at some point here. So then for me, that is what I mean when I say it's at some point it becomes a choice, where there's no longer that intensity pull for you, where you feel like this is where I belong, or this is my person, or this is who it's supposed to be, but it becomes more of a choice. Do I want them? Is how they treat me right? Is that, you know, and that shift is more where I'm like, okay, there, that is where it's coming from. The connection between the two of you will always be there, which that is something that we have to deal with. Again, more like the residue. I don't think it is as intense anymore. I think a lot of the lessons we've learned, we're still healing through the last of them. We're still going through that process, which I kind of feel like is fine. Where, again, with that Three of Cups, it will feel more so like, I don't know, just like a friend that you haven't seen in a long time, like that. Rather than that intensity with it. I feel like I'm not meant to be loved. Yeah, I get that. And now we're getting into a whole nother like rabbit hole when it comes to like life coaching and whatnot. And we can play with the idea, is that why you choose partners that have a hard streak loving you the way that you want to love. So, because like there might be a belief system in your brain with that, like, I'm not meant to be loved, or I'm not worthy of the love. Like, I can give love, but receiving that same love, I'm not worthy, or like, you know, that might be a belief system that you have, that is then you trying to prove to yourself that you are, you know, which is, again, gets into a whole nother, let's not get into that, because I will talk for like 3 hours about this. But again, I feel like the soul contract of it, like the almost like powerlessness of the connection, I think that is pretty like we're at the end of, it's like burning up. We're at the end of that, where it's not the inevitable anymore. We have a choice. Because the Ten of Swords, that's just like, yes. Because with this one as well, like you have the Ten of Swords, and then up there, there's a little owl, which for me just represent like spirit, where spirit's just watching you, and you're just like, what do you want? What do you want? Where we're just now pinned down that we don't, you know, we have to, where it's like, okay, we're no longer like going with what we think the path was. It's now more a choice. So yeah, I kind of want to leave it there. With that. But like I said, like we did that in a previous reading, I do think that you are meant to find love. And I do think that you are meant to find, because this is also the case, like the moment you find that type of love in a person, in the person that you are right now, who you are right now, you would have such trust issues with that person. Unconditional love feels like a trap to you, is kind of what I'm feeling. But again, I do feel that you are meant to be loved, for sure. And not in a compromising way, like Bruce would have been, you know. So yes, for sure. Anyway, Ashley, darling, let me know your last question. Let me take a look at Jay's. Hopefully Jay is still in the chat. From the past 2 days, I'm getting a card called Unplug Yourself. What should I unplug with? No need for a full explanation because it's based on the oracle cards. I thought this is closed. Count only 3 oracles. Not super chats. Sorry for the inconvenience. No, it's fine. It's fine. However, for the question you asked right now is an in-depth tarot reading, and for this one, I can take a look at oracles. As in, like the question, what should I unplug? I don't have really an oracle I can take a look at. Maybe I can take a look at these. I can take a look at these, maybe. For that one. You said the love life messages card. You don't think it's Jekka's? No. You said, I think it could be someone new. Yeah, because you had that one, right? The new love. Didn't you have the new love as well? But I kind of feel like, yeah, no, it didn't feel like Bruce. Let's just take a look for Jay. Any oracle, because I don't know which oracle fits best. I didn't mention. Okay, let's take a look for Jay. What should Jay unplug? What should Jay unplug and relax from, take a break from? We have healing, which is that unplug. So I feel like that's more like meditation, focusing on self. We have reconciliation, we have love, and we have beauty. So I feel like more so getting back into balance with yourself, focusing on yourself. Let go of maybe love. I kind of feel like, again, reconciliation with yourself, healing as the overall energy, clarity underneath that. Finding the beauty in who you are again, falling in love with yourself again, taking some time out with yourself, taking yourself out on a date. We have a rock bottom, and we also have the golden palace. Okay, so I kind of feel like if you're feeling stuck in your life, not sure where to go or any of it, it is always good to come back to ourselves, to have some meditation with ourselves, to get back into balance and reconnect with parts of ourselves again. Reconnect with your parts of yourself again. The love that we're looking for in other people, let's give that to ourselves. With that beauty, loving the way that we are, 100%. Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Find the beauty in who we are. Especially when it comes to love, if you are looking for love, and that is a topic that you ask about. I sometimes ask people to make a list of their perfect partner. What are they looking for? Not looks, but like personality. What are you looking for? What do you need from a partner? What can they give you, like in emotional support or just unconditional love? Like, what are the qualities that you're looking for in love? And then when you have that list, the challenge is first, give that to yourself before you look for that with someone else. What is reconnect? I feel selfish if I stop myself being kind. You can be kind, but kind is not saying yes to everything. There's a difference. Saying yes to everything is just self-sacrifice. There's a difference. Being kind is helping where you can. It is offering what you have left and then offering that to others. Reconnecting is like getting in touch with yourself, getting to know yourself again. Who am I? What do I like? Maybe even, again, meditation can be a good thing to just get back to yourself, ground yourself, get back in touch with yourself. But I'm watching that too much of kindness is unnecessary. I should only give them what they ask, but it's killing me inside that I can't give my best. Yeah. Isn't it selfish to give others what we're left with? Okay, let me, so let's say every day you get like 5 cards. Every day you have 5 cards of energy to give. How much of those are you going to give away? Are you going to give everything, but then you don't have anything left for yourself? Like work cost a card. Grocery shopping cost maybe 2 cards. And then you also want to have some time for yourself, to focus on yourself or do things that you enjoy doing that cost a card. And then you have 1 card left and you're halfway through the day and you're like, I don't know if I have the energy. I still need the entire day, but I only have one card. Am I gonna give that? Now, you can, if you have at the end of the day still a card left. However, what you are explaining is just give all your cards, and then you don't have anything for yourself. When a lot of people use the analogy of like cups and filling it with water, you can only give enough water that you have in here, but you also need enough for you to drink and survive off of. So you can only help another person if you are no need for help. You know, if you've helped yourself and you have extra, you can help. See it as like charity, kindness and helping. You don't give your whole paycheck to charity, to a good cause. You do for yourself, and then if you have some left, you can give to charity. That doesn't mean that that money is dirty money, because it's just like, I didn't need to use it, so you can have it. You know, it's not like that. They are still appreciated. It's still money. It's still help. It might not be the entire paycheck, but you need to take care of yourself as well. Who is going to take care of you? You are your own first priority, so let's start there. And then if that priority is done, then we can look at what else we can give. And isn't it good to give things to others if they're in need? Of course it is. But we do need to take care of ourselves as well. Again, like charity. You give what you have left. And you know what it is? That's also just the world that we live in, which is very much, okay, I need to take care of myself first and then I can help someone else. Which is, of course, not what we want, but, you know, then we need to sacrifice. If you're like, okay, this need to give everything I have to other people is bigger than my need for myself, that's totally fine too. That's your choice, but then don't bitch about it. Because that's the choice that you then make. Then don't complain about, I'm tired, I don't have time, or, you know, stuff like that. Because Spirit's first priority is always going to be your happiness. Spirit does put you at number one. Always. So when there is advice and guidance like, I'm tired and I don't know what to do, Spirit will always go, take care of yourself first. You're taking care of everyone else. Take care of yourself first. And then, you know, there can be a bit of like miscommunication between you and Spirit, but that's very much up to you to decide, okay, what do I want to do? And if you rather help than take for yourself, that's totally fine. That's your choice. But that does mean that there are going to be consequences where you are going to be tired, or you are not going to have enough for yourself, or you know, but those are the consequences. But then we need to take a realistic look to it. Like, okay, how much do I want to give? I don't know, I'm used to it, even though I sometimes, if I see someone can smile because of that I give to those, but at the end they think I gave them because I don't need it. Yeah, exactly. Like, I kind of feel like you're giving in the hope that they will be very appreciated of you. And that's not always the case. Like, you should give and then just leave it, let it. Like, we are now wanting something, it's like an exchange. You are giving something in hopes of getting that smile and appreciation and stuff like that. But that doesn't always happen as well, so yes. I don't bitch about that, but only the thing is, they just look down upon me because I give a lot. Yeah. Again, I think it is good to, again, just go back to yourself, meditate. What do I want? What and how do I get there? Do we care about other people's opinions? Do we care if they look down upon us? Do I care, you know? And then just have that conversation with yourself about it. Okay, Ashley. She just meant don't overspend yourself to where you're depleted. Yes, I just want to know if I can donate 5 because I just want to ask a question, yes or no question. And my third question, and I don't want to cheat on you. Oh, it's fine. Let me know the third question, Or if you're like, I need the yes or no question before I can ask my third question, just ask the yes or no question. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Thanks, Lindy. You're very welcome. And go kick ass. Again, with that unwinding, I think Spirit just wants you to just take a little bit of a moment for yourself. Like, where you're just like, okay, what do I want? Because I kind of feel like you're, like, going in circles. Where it's like, okay, I want to help, but then I don't want people to look down on me. But then I do want to help. But then when I do, people kind of, like, look down on me. And I cannot give less, because that wouldn't be fair, and I want to make them smile, but at the same time they're gonna like, and I feel like you're like in this cycle here. So to cut through that cycle, we just have to make a choice and try things out, you know, to get out of it. Okay, so hi everyone, welcome. I already closed all the lists for today's readings. The only reading I still have to do is Ashley's third question. And then I'm gonna skedaddle out of here. I live stream every single day from Monday to Friday for about 2 hours each time. Right now we are at 2.5 hours. So yes, but yeah, come again tomorrow. Hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I am in the live stream as well. Actually, let's take a look. You will learn that a lot of people are takers and evils. You just need to learn discernment, yes, and who to give your energy to and how much. Yeah, and that's a learning process as well, but that starts with you, with focusing on yourself. The yes or no is, if those love that messages card were a new person, are they a new person for Ashley? I love this. The first one that comes up is the Fool, so yes, and then the Tower, so yes. Is this a new person for Ashley? This is a new person for Ashley. We have the Page of Swords, we have the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. I do want to say yes. I do want to say yes, the Eight of Cups. I do want to say yes. Yes. It does, I do feel like 80% a yes, 20% a no. Because the Page of Cups there. So that does sometimes have surprises. But I'm like 80% is a yes. If person's not having any motivation or anything, but he wants to help his family and want to make his body, how does he overcome this fear? How to overcome fear? When it comes to like goals and whatnot, like we start at our goal at like at 1. And our goal, reaching our goal, is number 10. And sometimes that difference looks so big and so scary, so outside of our comfort zone, that we are having even trouble like taking the next step. So when it comes to that, growth happen between, like you have your comfort zone, then you have a little stretch zone, and then we have the panic zone, where our reaching our goal usually is in the panic zone, where we're very fearful of it, that we don't move. But you need to try to get into the stretch zone. And how you do that is just, it's uncomfortable, but you can do it. What is the next step forward? Let's not focus in where we are, 0, and where we want to be, 10, that gap. But let's take a look, how can we go to a 1? Or maybe even like to a half? What is the next step to get to that goal? What do I need to do to get there? What are the beginning steps? And let's not take too much of a look at the end result and the end goal, because then you kind of like are stuck in fear. So let's just take a look, okay, what would be the next step? What would I need to do? Where would I need to go? If that is creating your, how do you say it? Wanting to make his body, help his family and want to make his body. Let's just take a look. Okay, like in what way? How does that look like? If it is like creating a body as in like getting fit, what is the next step? That can be just taking a walk around the house, or leaving the house for like a walk. That can be going to the gym. That can be just ordering gym clothes, or like what is the next step? you know? And also don't forget to celebrate those steps as well. What can I do right now to get me more comfortable so I can take the next step there? Because if you like have trouble leaving the house, the first step would be to get ready to leave the house, or actually go for a walk around the house, signing up for the gym membership, going to the membership, going to the gym and then work out for like 30 minutes, going to the gym and work out for an hour. Like you kind of like build it up where you get more comfortable with it, where you expand your comfort zone. And then before you know it, you're, instead of a 0, you're at like a 4 or a 5, and then that step towards the 10 isn't that big anymore. Okay. Ashley, third, can you please tell me if I will actually get someone who loves me and choose me? Can you describe, please, when and where if possible? If I need to send more money, let me know. Let's take a look. Ashley. For Ashley, what is that person like for Ashley? We have the World. Love that. Okay. We have the 8 of Swords, we have the High Priest, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, what are you? The 4 of Wands, the Lovers, again. We have the 8 of Wands, the Shadow side. Then we also have the 5 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Wands. Is everything in... Oh, let me put it in here. Okay, so this person, what are they like? What's going on? What are we feeling here? The 8 of Swords, the High Priest, the 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, the Lovers, the 8 of Wands, the Shadow side, and the Ace of Wands. At the overall energy, we have the World and the 4 of Swords. Okay, so I do feel that this person might be like, right now it kind of feels like away. I don't know, like that can be either like traveling or like a long, like physically distance. I also feel that this person is very much, I kind of feel like you, like, what we've, okay, so I'm definitely seeing, again, with that Lover's energy, a soul connection there. It does feel a little bit more like soulmate, because it just feels more calm. I think we have a lot of things in common, where at the beginning I kind of feel like you might be a bit like, oh, I've been there, I'm not going to do this again. But I feel like this person has gone through the lessons just like you have. I feel like you guys are very similar. Yes. The 8 of Swords, also a lot of overthinking. To the point where they're like stuck. But again, with High Priestess, I feel like they have done everything. They have done the learning. They have done the growing. Very, very mature about it as well. I think they are also someone that's also okay being single and alone. Doesn't want to settle. Again, I feel like just very similar to you. I feel like that there is an intense attraction, physical attraction to it. But that 4 of Wands just feeling very, I feel like you guys just feel instantly very comfortable with each other, around each other. I think things can happen very, very quickly. I do feel that there might be a little bit of distance there, but I do feel that this connection just develops really well because 1, we know each other really well. 2, we have been through similar things. 3, we both did all the learning and growing that we needed to do. And at some point it's just like what are we waiting for, you know? Why is the shadow side here? Why is the shadow side here? Because, well, like, I understand, because it's like, it's fearful, it's scary, you know? We have the 4 of Cups, yes. So I do feel, and the 6 of Swords, I do feel that there is a little bit of a feeling like, did we learn as much? Am I ready for this? And then this person comes out, and like Spirit just being like, yes, here it is. And you're like, I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I, you know, if I want to. How did you ask your question? Describe the person. And when and where will you meet? Again, when it comes to just like personality-wise, I think you guys are very, very similar. What else can we have for like personality? Who is this person? We have the King of Cups. You had the Queen of Cups. They have the King of Cups. So describe the person? Like emotionally intelligent. Six of Pentacles, very much a giver. We have Temperance and we have the Death card. Very much a giver. Charity. That can also be that they have children already. Temperance, very well balanced. Balancing each other out. Again, the Death card has been through a major transformation in their life as well. Again, I feel like just very similar to your story. Four of Pentacles. What's Temperance here? I do feel that they might have had a history of like cheating or being cheated on that they don't really want to discuss or talk about or open up about a whole lot, just because it's like behind them. They've moved on from it, so not wanting to like linger there for too long, too much. Let me take a look. Can we take a look at like how, when, where we will meet? For Ashley, when, where will we meet this person? I'll take that one too. We have the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups. Justice, Ten of Cups, the Magician, Two of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, I definitely feel that this person will come in when we feel more balanced, when we feel happy with how we, like, with just life. I definitely feel that we will have, like, financial stability a little bit more. The Queen of Wands is definitely, I just feel like, you know, that point where you're like, everything in my life I've earned, everything in my life I have achieved because of who I am, because the decisions I wanted to do and move forward from. Why am I not seeing the chat here? Better not be that, I don't think so. Again, I kind of feel like it's a new person. I feel like we will meet when we have had, like, again, things are just like, we have had like small wins, where it's like we didn't win the race but we finished it. Like, it's a small, like, small little personal victory, whether that is going back to school, whether that is getting financial stable, whether that is getting our own house, or whether that is, I don't know, you know, it's like a small victory there. How and when will you guys meet? I kind of feel like that's directed to Justice. So let me take a look. Why is Justice here? What is Justice here for Ashley? But how will they meet? Temperance again. The Lovers again. Okay. So I'm not getting a timeline. Queen of Cups again. When, like, again, with like how or when we will meet with Justice, I felt like that's where it lied. And then we have the Lovers, which just indicates no, it's a soul connection. And then Temperance going like no, when we're like balanced, when everything like falls into place, when it's like you're needing it. But I am leaning with that Justice. That can be anything to do with like a contract. So whether that is buying a car, whether that is signing a lease, or I'm not really feeling like work though. I'm not really feeling work. I don't know, like school. I don't know, something to do with the contract. But the Magician as well. It's, yes, okay. And then we have a lot of emphasis on balance here. Why is the Ten of Cups here for Ashley? Why is the Ten of Cups here? The Moon and the Page of Wands, and then the Two of Cups again. Yeah, again, I kind of feel like this person might have children already, but that's fine. Yeah. Do you have any questions that you would like me to take a look at a little bit more in depth with this? Because I'm a bit like unsure what else we can get. I don't think I'm necessarily getting a timeline, rather than just no, when we're ready, when we've done the work, when we've done, again, that balance energy. I kind of feel like the moment being more so when we are feeling the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Like, again, proud of who we are, excited where we're heading, living the life. We might not have a lot, but everything that we do have, I've worked for, earned for, I'm proud of it, I love it, it's, that. I think that's more of like a mental state of mind that we're in, then we will meet that. Because I kind of feel like Spirit just wanting you to push you into that direction, that mental state, rather than, 2 years from now, Because otherwise it's more of a like, we'll just kind of like wait. I don't have to push myself too hard. Where if you're like, okay, that mental state, I need to get there before this person can come in, then we will work harder to get there. Like we have it becomes then more of like a workable goal rather than just patience, right? Second wife then? As in, you'll be the second wife? Will Ashley then be the second wife? We have the 10 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. I feel like you might be the third. I feel like you might be the third. Yeah. And the 4 of Swords is taking a little bit of a break. But I do feel that there is a long time period between the second one and you. The 4 of Swords is taking a break, The 6 of Swords is like really walking away from toxic situation. Kind of feel like it was the first marriage is just like the first marriage, and then with the second one they were like, okay, I'm gonna do this better, and I'm not gonna do it again, and I want to do it well. But then I kind of feel like the first two were very close together for him, where he kind of like got into the old pattern again, and that didn't work out. It kind of like ended the same one as the first one, and then having a little bit of a time period between like working on myself and really, again, doing the work and doing everything, and then you coming in. I guess that would make sense. I'm 36 now. I'll be 37 later this year. Ashley, is that how you are going to have kids? I do kind of feel like we will have kids with this person as well, though. We have the Sun, King of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the High Priest, and the Queen of Swords. At the bottom we do have the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups again. So I'm kind of feeling like I do feel that is like stepchildren, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Okay, something weird. I kind of feel like you might already have a child, like whether that's a miscarriage or, but like a deceased child already. I just want to say, like, you have a child, you have me. But yes, I do feel that there will be like stepchildren, that is initially how you will get children. But I do feel that the option of getting children of your own together will be an option too. I'm not sure about pregnancy, but as in like naturally, as in like no help. But I do feel that there is a possibility. I do want to say yes. What card says third wife? I just wanted to learn the cards. So with the 3 of Wands is kind of what I got with the energy that I got from it. Usually the Three of Wands is like looking looking further, looking elsewhere. Do we go right? Do we go left? Is there a third path that I can take? Expending. But yeah, that card kind of like gave me the third wife type of thing. But it just felt like, okay, go left. Okay, go right. Okay, what do I like? Where like give me? I need, you know. Not so much the card told me that as just like my intuition, with like the combination that we had. But the three of wands. I don't have any kids. No, I don't know if it's, again, I don't know if it's like, it could be, I don't know, I'm just seeing like a child, but I don't know if it's like 10 years old, 9 years old, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, never got pregnant, I'm careful. Okay, well that can also just be, let me take a look, why is that here? What is that here? If it's not a pregnancy, 10 of Wands. 8 of Wands, the World, the Death card. Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of seeing, I don't know what this is then. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Let's just like move forward from that, because I'm not sure. Okay, anyway, with that being said, we are hitting the 3-hour mark. And I need to go. I need food in me. Yes. So I am very quickly, I'm sorry if it kind of feels like I'm like rushing through the last question of your reading, but I'm gonna skedaddle out of here. I am very hungry. I still have some other things to upload and all that good stuff. So I am gonna go really quickly. Betty, as always, thanks so much for moderating. It really helps me out a whole bunch, so thanks so much. Ashley, thanks so much for the love and support and for the trust that you put in me as well. Always highly appreciated, so thanks so much. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated for you. I am gonna skedaddle out of here real quick, because again, mommy needs food. But yeah, well, it will be my first marriage. Now I'm scared, meaning if that will I be the one who don't know anything. I think it's gonna be fine. Like, what is the difference between being marriage? You know? Like, people sometimes say, like, oh, everything changes after marriage. I'm like, what exactly? Like, are you supposed to act different? You're still the same person. Like, how different do you act? You know, it's where I'm like, I think you are gonna be fine. I think if you just, again, get in that energy of just that kick-ass energy, I think it just comes very natural. I think you're gonna be amazing at it, so, yes. Anyway, I am gonna go. I am gonna go. So, thank you so much, as always. Have an amazing, can I continue this tomorrow with donation? Of course you can, darling. Of course. But I am gonna go. So make the donation tomorrow. We will talk about it some more. I am gonna go because I'm running out. I'm already late. So thank you so much for joining. Have an amazing rest of your day. As always, go kick ass. You absolutely got this. And I will talk to you guys again in hopefully tomorrow's live stream or later this week. So go.